guys haven't seen already all the 2K18 news that has been dropping and the 2K18 event that just happened, I think yesterday, there was a lot of information that got dropped about the game and about my park, about my career, and about all that type of stuff. So what I wanted to do for you guys today is I wanted to make a video about 5 things you need to know before playing 2K18. So the first thing is something small, but the first thing I wanted to say is that there are no park affiliations. So right now you guys are watching the trailer in the background for the neighborhood or whatever it's called, and basically instead of having 3 parks and then including anti-up, so 4 parks, they have everything in like one big world and it's free mode. So instead of having to go to pause menu to go to the store, you actually have to walk to the store, and you actually have to go to buy the shoes at the store, or you have to go to the barbershop to change your hair. It's really, really cool. And the parks are also like all just one park, so there's no park affiliations this year, which is different because I'm pretty sure that this is one of the only times that we haven't had park affiliations. I think that when park first came out, I'm pretty sure there were no park affiliations, but now for the past like 2-3 years, I think 4 maybe, there was park affiliations, and now there are no park affiliations, which is going to be a change. And there's going to be nobody like in Sunset, and then your friend will be in Rivet. Like, you guys will all just be in one big neighborhood. Second thing I want to say is stage or anti-up is 24/7 this year. So right now in the background, you guys are going to be watching a clip from Annoying TV's stream. This is where I got most of the actual gameplay footage. So he was at this park event and he was showing off the new stage. So apparently the new stage is much bigger. It looks much nicer from what I'm seeing in the background, and apparently it is 24/7. I'm pretty sure that it is confirmed 24/7, but don't take my word for it. This is something great for 2K because stage is a nice way to make VC if you're good at the game. And basically there right now is the highest court on stage is so like if you really wanted to, instead of buying VC, you could grind out for VC in the stage after you've made your first player. One more thing is there is a 5K court, which is the highest court, but apparently they're rumored to make a 10K court in the anti-up, which would be interesting. And also I heard a rumor that high rollers is on the weekend, so anti-up is always, and then on the weekends it becomes high rollers. That would make a lot of sense, but I'm not 100% sure if that is confirmed. The third thing that you guys need to know before playing 2K18 is that there is a badge progress bar this year. So last year when you're grinding for your badges, nobody really knew where they were on their badges. Like, you could be 1 shot away from getting limitless range, or you could be 20 shots away, and nobody knew. But this year, badges are earned through points. So in the background, you guys are going to be seeing a picture of what it's like. So basically it said like a badge and then 0 out of 12,000 points. So I don't know how exactly you're going to earn those points. Maybe you just get those points by doing the certain things. So making 1 limitless range shot would give you 100 points or something like that. And then as you work your way up to get gold and Hall of Fame badges and so on, or whatever. So maybe it's going to be like bronze is 12,000 points, silver is 15,000 points, gold is 17,500 points, and Hall of Fame is 20,000 points. That would make a lot of sense for them to do, but I'm not 100% sure exactly how it's going to work. It might be the same as last year where you have to get bronze and then you can buy gold, and then you have to get Hall of Fame if a Hall of Fame badge is part of your archetype. The fourth thing you guys need to know before playing NBA 2K18 is there are 1v1 courts in my park this year. I know for a fact this is confirmed. It's actually pretty funny how this happened. So basically what happened was one of the YouTubers at the event, and you guys can watch the clip, but basically it was pretty funny how it happened. He ended up thinking it was, he ended up saying it was 1v1 and then saying, oh, this is a joke, it's actually the 1v1v1 court. And then I think it was Mike Wang came up in the background and said, no, this is actually a 1v1 court. And then he was like, whoa, wait, actually. So here's the clip for you guys. You guys can watch that.
1v1 courts, man. Now this is 21. I'm bugging. Oh, here's the. This is 1v1. It is? Oh, it is 1v1? Yeah. I thought it was 21. Oh my God. 1v1 court.
So 1v1, king of the court, king of the court, 1 to 3.
Oh snap!
And we try to hold court as long as you can.
Hey Mike! But then it's dropping the game, right?
It's not bad. It's the fight over already.
Okay. Oh!
This is your rep.
Oh, so you're
And the final thing and the most important thing about playing 2K18 is that all this hype around the dual archetypes, you can be a sharpshooter, point forward, you can be all these types of archetypes, stretch cleaner, post score, glass cleaner, anything. You can be playmaker. The last thing you guys need to know before playing 2K18 is dual archetypes may not be as good as they seem. So all the hype around dual archetypes is you can be like 2 archetypes. You can be like a slasher, sharpshooter, and you can do both really well. Or you can be a glass cleaner, stretch, and you can do both really well, both of their primary things. But from what I've heard and what a lot of others have been saying is that dual archetypes are a trap. So basically they offer you to become a single archetype like last year and have all like 5 Hall of Fame badges and your gold badges and some bronze badges, you know, whatever it was like last year. Or you can pick 2 badges, or 2 archetypes, sorry. Or you can pick 2 archetypes and you have the ability to upgrade badges for both those archetypes, have better stats for both those archetypes. But from what I've heard and what I've been seeing a lot on Twitter and on YouTube is that like the dual archetype system, for example, if you are a 2-way sharpshooter, so a 3 and D, your sharpshooting ability or your 3-point ability isn't as high as it would be if you were a regular sharpshooter, and your defense ability isn't as high as it would be if you were a regular lockdown. So it's not like you have your primary archetype, so like you have 96 3-point shooting, 96 mid-range, and then you have defense at like a 85 or like a 83. You actually have like 70, 75, 80-ish on both ranges. So that is something very important to know before you create your dual archetype player. It may actually end up being smarter to just create a single archetype player. If you guys want to know more, you guys can watch that clip. I'm just going to attach it to the end of the video. But that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guy in the next video. Peace.
They make it sharp.
So you gonna do a dual archetype? Bro, it's a trap, bro.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
I might make 2. I'm gonna buy like.
Bro, I told you when I had a 2-way defender, my 3-pointer was a cause it's shooting, 3-point shooting and defense. My 3-point shooting was a 60 max.
What?
Max. A 2-way sharp. It's sharpshooter's 3-point and defense.
Then I might go.
That's what I said. It's a trap.
If you have defender in your archetype, 60 max.
Yeah.
Listen, I recorded it though, so like, you know what I mean? Like, when
Oh yeah. You gonna look back at it? Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
It didn't specifically tell you like where to do though. It didn't tell you like, yo. It didn't tell you like 85, 86. Well, you seen that, but I didn't even know, bro.
Mike Wang told me that if you have a 63-pointer, you're gonna shoot 25%. Wide open 3.
Oh yeah, and bro, centers cannot shoot at all.